Okay, so as you can see from the title, October is for pregnancy loss, stillborn babies, and and infant death. Well, about a year, it was a year ago of last month. Um, as you most of you know, that's on my page to know about Scout Dipper, right? Well, unfortunately, last year, me and him were pregnant with a set of twin girls. I had a pregnancy loss. I lost my twins. Lost my daughters. Their names were Sarah Beth, Hope, and Faith Angel. They were, for a while I thought they were going to make it because they made it past mark where, I thought they were going to make it. Well, it got closer and closer to it. I kept getting more stressed out and everything else. So I ended up miscarrying and having pregnancy loss with the twins. Now, it didn't hit Scout Zephyr as hard as it did me, because I'm the one that carried them in my stomach. But he was just as upset as I was, but not as much. Now, he can move on with his life and think that, changing their names just to replace them is going to do anything. But honestly, replacing them is not an option. I would never change my daughter's names ever. I'm not giving my daughter if I have another kid, I'm not giving them my kids' names, my daughter's names, because that was the day I lost a part of me. I really cannot forget about my twins. Okay? I was one in 4 people. 1 in 4 million people. A pregnant woman have a miscarriage and a pregnancy loss. Mine's happened. I got pregnant with the twins the first time me and Scott Draper ended up having sex. It kind of seems a little bit weird, but honestly, we were not. I thought it was going to be okay. Thought for sure I was going to be able to live with it. But unfortunately, there's just one thing I can't do. I can never forget my kids, no matter how much I want to move on with my life. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I carry them in my stomach. I listen to their heartbeat. I got attached to them. I had everything planned out to, bring them home and have this wonderful little bedroom all set up for the twins and everything else. Oh, when I got the news and I saw the blood and I went to the hospital and found out I had a miscarriage, and that was 1 in 4 girls that have a with a set of twins after the third 3-month mark. Girls, listen to this, okay? Don't think you ever do anything wrong because you have a miscarriage, or because the baby turns out to be stillborn, or infant death. Sometimes God has their own plan for you, and sometimes He takes people away from you before you're ready. Unfortunately, that happened with me. God had a different plan for the girls. Took the girls before I got to see their beautiful face. I love my girls. I do. Don't get me wrong. But I don't see how they can go and change their names. How could someone change the name of your dead kids after they died, a year after they died, because they got with someone new and doesn't the person they're with now does not like the name of your kids that you chose out? Oh, listen to this, okay? Scott Deborah, I know you're probably watching this. I know you are. I know she's probably watching this too. But I'm only going to tell you this one time and one time only. Caitlin, you can kiss my ass. I didn't come up with the names. Carson did. So, the day you decide to have kids and go through what I went through, instead of 2 miscarriages, not just 1, 2. I miscarried with the twins. Then when I found out I was pregnant with Dalton, I found out they were abnormally small and they were set of triplets. Triplet boys. Twin girls and triplet boys. Dalton's my only survivor of the triplet boys. Okay? So the next time you want to to try to fucking mess with me, you want to think again. Because, unfortunately, Carson came up with the name Sarah Beth because of a song that he loves so much. The song is called Skins by Rascal Flatts. Look it up. They talk about a girl who had cancer. Her name was Sarah Beth. Sarah Beth was one of the girls that we decided to name. He came up with Sarah Beth. I came up with the name Faith. Faith Angel. We came up with the middle name Angel after she died. Hope for Sarah Beth was because she gave us hope. We actually thought that we might actually have a set of twins that we could actually, have, that we live in. But unfortunately, not everything happens the way it's supposed to. Now, as you can see, I carry 2 angels. The day they died and their names. Okay? Those are my tattoos. And I'm going to cross with it too. But unfortunately, not all of us can have a happy ending. You have 1 kid. I have 3. 3 living kids. Catherine, Adriana, and Dalton. Now if you count my dead ones, it would be 8. If you count all my kids together, it would have been Adriana, my oldest, Catherine and Robert were the twins that I was carrying. I miscarried with a twin boy at 18 weeks with when I was pregnant with Catherine. And then you have Sarah Beth and Faith. Then you have Dalton. His brothers were named Carson Jr. and Michael. Okay? we were naming the boys to keep the Carson Jr. is to keep the Carson name going and the Dawson name going. That's why we named the boys Junior. We were going to name Dalton Jr. But when he came out, I decided to name him Dalton because honestly, that's my son too, not just Carson's. Carson knew it was his son. You can try to deny all you want, Caitlin. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't. But Carson wanted to name his son Junior. Okay? We found out I was pregnant on November 16th, on my mom's birthday. I got a pregnancy test, brought it to work, took it there. Called his cousins, Bonnie and LJ, told them to tell him to come to my work after he got off work. Do not tell him that I was pregnant. He got off work, he came to my job, and he literally saw them I showed him the pregnancy test. I said, we're going to have another baby. He was happy, more happy than anything. But the thing was, on Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, I was hurting so bad. We had to take me to the hospital. I spent all of Thanksgiving night, after Thanksgiving dinner, at the hospital, and the next morning. I was in that much pain. Okay? We found out that babies were going to be abnormally small. Okay? Carson didn't want to hear that news. Carson didn't want to hear the news that they were going to be a 50% chance of surviving. Okay? We were both stressed out. We both had our jobs to worry about. We had our own apartments to worry about. And his seizures. Okay? We were all stressed out. On top of having pregnant with triplets. But the one thing that we were not going to do, we were not going to forget our kids. We were not going to change their names. We were going to love them no matter what. They're always with us. Okay? You can say Carson is not Dalton's father, but I'm sorry to break the news. His parents came up to see Dalton, last Thursday, and spent Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and went back Sunday. Now, if they really thought that Dalton wasn't Carson's, why the hell would they be up here? Why the hell would they buy Dalton 4 outfits and a bouncer and spend all day with him on Saturday, and then on top of that, take pictures with him? Now, that's what I want to know. Because I didn't put that shit in his parents' house. Head. Okay? His parents already know that is their grandson. Okay? They know that's their grandson. They even said, he acts like Carson. He looks like Carson. And guess what, bitch? I'm allowed to cuss on YouTube. You can try to report me all you want. I'll remake the video all I want. And I'll do whatever I want. I will see YouTube in court. I will be down there between next week. Next week, because I get paid tomorrow. Next week, and then the week after, between the week after. Now, I will be staying at his mom's house, okay? I'll be staying at Jen's house with my son. Now, Caitlin, you can bring Carson to his mother's house, but you better drop him off at the end of the driveway, because she does not want you nowhere near me or Dalton. She's already told me that. She doesn't like you one bit. Okay? She doesn't like you or what you made her son been. Okay? You have literally made her son disrespect her. And that's one thing that's not going to happen. They did not raise a guy to fucking call me a cheating whore, because I know this is coming out of your mouth. Call me a bitch. Disrespecting his mom by asking her for money. And at a family gathering, you're supposed to socialize. Not just make him grab 5 plates of food for your fucking family. Big plates of food and leave. That is disrespectful. He was not raised to be like that. So, you are no longer allowed on that property. Unfortunately, you are not. Okay? I am allowed because I am family now. I've been family since day one. Me and Jen might not get along at first, but we have made up because we both agree that we want to do this for Dalton. Dalton deserves a normal life. Yeah, he's gonna be raised in two families. He's gonna be with me most of the time, and his mom, Carson's parents most of the time. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Yeah, I did. Carson, how does it feel to know that that's your son, and you're not gonna see him one bit? Okay, I don't mean to disrespect you. I don't. I still love you with all my heart. And trust me, it's hard. Like I told Ashley and Kendall last night, it's hard for me to get over you. But I gotta start thinking about my son. What is best for him. And right now, what's best for him is being around his family. Hello. Mm. So yeah, and guess what, bitch? I don't need Carson's money. I don't need his mama's money. I don't need his daddy money. I don't need your money. Because guess what? I make about $2,000 every month. $2,000 to $3,000 every month. I make about $1,000 every 2 weeks. Working 12 to 14 hours every day, 7 days a week. So you're looking at it this way. Six. Eight. Nine. Okay, so you're about $98 a day for a 12-hour shift. Times that by 7 days a week. 5, 6, 7, 8. 56. So like I said, okay, on a 12-hour shift, 7 days a week, not having no day off. If I work 12-hour shift every 7 days, I make about $672 a week. Now you times that by 2. You times that by 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I make about $1,344. Now, if you times the number $670 by every 4 weeks, I make about $2,688 every month. Okay? Now, on 13-hour shifts, I make about $728 a week. You times it by 2, that's $1,450. Times it by 4, the number 728 by 4 weeks a month. You get diapers, about Parent Choice are about $16, $17 for a big pack. Okay? Then you have a big thing of wipes, another $14 for a big pack. Then you have his formula, which is Parent Choice, which is another $19. Okay? Then you have his cereal that he.
I'd like to believe that recovery is always possible.
Okay, but you're taking in the formula. Okay? A big thing of formula, one of those big Parent Choices formula. that can last me about 2 weeks on a big thing. So times that by 2, because I have to get times that amount. Okay? And then you stretch his rice, which I have to give him because he eats so much. That's the big things cost me about $5 for one big thing. I have to get about
I'm a really good listener.
4 of those. So about $20 a month for that. Okay? That's just for his baby stuff. That's not including his clothes. That's just including his diapers, his wipes, his formula, and his rice. Okay?
I'll be right back.
And then you still have the amount.
Can I get another glass of Chardonnay, please? Today. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Now you still have about, I get over 30 that. Let's see here. 17. So $14 in wipes. Plus
Desperate measures. It's illegal. It's harmless and expected. Studies have proven that all teenagers at some point in their adolescent lives
$38 in formula.
this whole thing if you were to simply
And $20 in rice. Okay?
Functioning alcoholic does for every
7.
get some off-campus lunch.
You're not allowed to have little off-campus lunches, John.
14, 15,
You know that,
16,
too, Charlie. Sorry to say.
18, 19.
Come on, I'll drive you back. You know what, Charlie?
5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. $89 is for his baby's food, okay? $89 I have to spend every month for his baby stuff. Diapers, wipes, baby food, and formula. Okay? And that's when he's only 3 months old. Okay? Now, you have his doctor's visits, his wallpaper check every month. I have to spend $738 every wallpaper check. That does not include the billing, the shots. That includes the shots, but that does not include the billing, the Payco, and everything else. Because I have no insurance, because I make way too much money for Medicaid. Okay? Then I have to take my $30, about $35 for my phone bill, to keep my phone on. Then you still have to worry about, I have to take about $20 for a gas tank every 2 weeks to get me back and forth to work. Okay? I was not going to do this doctor's appointment, it's not going to $100. His neurologist cost me about $1,000. Okay? $1,000 for his neurologist appointment.
What does that mean, Charlie?
If you want to stay handcuffed to your dead brother, that's fine.
Then you have to
Not anymore.
go this way. Okay? He's got all those. I still got my bills to pay. I pay about, my electric runs me about $150 a month because I have to keep the heat on for the baby. Okay? I have to keep it warm in the house. Then you have the water, which is about $56. I don't have that much to wash. Okay? Then I have to pay for food. I spend about, just me alone, I spend about about $150 worth of food just for me alone. Now, because I have Dalton, I have getting his baby food. I spend about maybe $200 some for food just for the both of us. Okay? That is my lunch. I had to make lunch. Me. Get his baby food. Get his rice. His oatmeal. His fruits first. He's heathen. Because he's heathen now. So I have to get frozen fruits for him. And vegetables. My meals that I make for me. Okay, I have to do all that. So, and I can make about $250 worth of groceries last me maybe 2 months. Okay? Because I don't eat much anyways. I made sure adults and taken care of first. Now, all that put together, I still have about, oh, and then my rent. My rent is $350. Well, no, rephrase it. It's about $575 a month for me, my rent. Okay, this is just a month I have to pay. Water, electric, Wi-Fi if I want, if I have Wi-Fi, which I usually do. Paid $150 for Wi-Fi because I had Netflix
Hops are like grapes, special conditions of terroir.
and Hulu for my son to watch TV.
The growing conditions of climate.
And I had my class. That was start.
Produce unique flavors. A lager beer.
So I need the Wi-Fi to start my classes. And then I spent $8 hours on campus for my classes.
Can only come from hops.
Okay, now think about this. This is with a 3-month-old. I had my 2-year-old. My 2-year-old come back to live with me. Okay? I had my 2-year-old come back to live with me. Now the court's going to look at this, and I'm going to have this all calculated report on the 15th. And unfortunately, they're going to look at me and see how much I make. And see what I make and what bills, what goes to what. And see how I'm taking care of my son. Now, this is without any help from my family. Any help. I make this much money on my own. Okay? Now, if you don't like this, you can get the fuck off my YouTube page. Because honestly, I have done this without a man in my life. No man has supported me. Okay? Yeah, Carson might have moved me from Hopewell to fucking Enon. Not Enon, but Esmont. Okay? Where his cousins live. But he wasn't getting no check. He wasn't getting anything. Okay? He didn't start working again until...
So when I read excellent cleaning, I know I can rest easy in my ideal hotel.
Oh, he was working. Yes, yeah. He was working at Sawmill. And supporting his dip habit. But, you know, I had a job before I met Carson. I had a good paying job. That I was working my ass off to get my hours. So, next time you try to say I'm after his money, Caitlin, why don't you look at how much I go through a month. How much I make every month. Okay? Look, the most I make is that much there. Okay? I make about that much a month. A month, bitch. So, I don't need Carson's money. And last time I checked, he doesn't get shit. He doesn't have disability. He doesn't work. And you're supporting his habits. I dealt with that. Okay? I dealt with that. No, he can be sweet and loving sometimes. But the Carson I knew and that his parents knew is way gone because he got with you. Okay? Ever since he got with you, that's why his parents doesn't want you around him or my son. So, You might want to think about that before you decide to come at me again. Because honestly, bitch, I can make you look so horrible. Not even funny. His parents love me now. And because I can support their grandson. Without Carson in my life, they're happy. Carson has not done anything for his son. And that's not how their parents raised him. At all. Before he can raise someone else's kid, he needs to raise his own. I'm so sorry. But Caitlin, your kid is not his son, his daughter. Your nephew is not his kid. So how about you take your little ugly ass and your crackhead mother and your two-timing bitch that's still married to your fucking husband, take it somewhere else. Because honestly, you have hurt Carson so many times, it's not even funny. You two split up, and you try to play that pregnancy card on him. Because you're after his money. I don't need his money to live off of. But you apparently do. You're not a real woman. A real woman does not need a man to live off of. And doesn't keep two men in the house. Sorry. Sorry that the truth hurts, but I still think that it's wrong. And I'm a Christian. Yeah, I had unprotected sex before marriage. But look at this way, bitch. I never had two fucking guys living in the same house. Okay? I had my best friend come stay with me. Yeah, that was a big mistake. But the thing was, I didn't have my husband and my boyfriend living in the same house like you do. And after my best friend left, me and Carson were good. We weren't so stressed out as much. We had another baby. We got pregnant with another baby. And look at us now. Seriously, look at us now. We are separated and trying to do what's best for our son as joint parent, co-parenting, because you got in the middle of it. And you know what? I'm not very happy that you got with my baby daddy on a few days before my anniversary. My 1-year anniversary. I don't appreciate it one fucking bit. So I don't care if you hate me. I really don't care if you hate me or hate my guts. But if you're gonna be with my baby daddy and you want something to do with him, you better start telling the truth to him. Stop playing him like a piece of chess pawn. Let him go, because he wants to be alone with his family. Okay, he's told his mom he wants to come home. He's told his cousins he wants to come home and be alone. And start doing the right things. So he put a job application in with his mother to work to get away from you. His mom told me that.
Did anybody read the book?
So, you might have a lying boyfriend, but I'm sorry, but you're a lying cheating whore. You're the worst one of them all. How can you sleep with another guy when you're still married? See, my marriage is final. My divorce is final. I was separated from my husband for a while, okay? So, there is no reason why I needed to fucking... I did not keep it from Carson. I told Carson that I was married. And he still wanted to marry me. And guess what? We were engaged for 6 months. He chose out that wedding, camouflage wedding band said, for me and him. He proposed to me in McDonald's. Made me get all dressed up. And you know, I hate wearing dresses. He made it a night to remember. And I remember it all that night. I remember every bit of it. I do. I remember it all that night. I was working. His cousins, LJ, came and got me from work. Told me when I got to work, just to get changed into this. That he already had the outfit picked out. So I got off work, closed up my shop, my store. Got changed in the back room of my store. And then got in the car with his cousin. His cousin Lily took me across the street and pretty much told me, look, no one's allowed to leave this. Carson told his cousins to lock the doors. Do not let me leave. Do not let me go anywhere. I had to sit right there in the chair in front of the registers. Carson, Lily, his cousin, Bonnie, Lily told someone on the intercom in the drive-thru, it's like, can you hold on a minute? We got a proposal. When I heard that, I was surprised. He's proposed to me several times. But this was the one that I will actually remember the rest of my life. And I did.
Everyone's entitled to one good scare. I've had my share. That was tape.
And
I
that night,
know it's not my place.
he could not think of the words.
Immaterial.
Like, he could not think of the words. He loved me that much. Carson and me were meant to be. Honestly, we were. He couldn't think of the words to put it in. He had his cousins writing things down for him, trying to coach him how to propose to me properly.
What do I know? You just
He called me by my full name.
thank you very much. I'll see you later.
He told me how much he loved me and how much our kid in my stomach meant to him. And he's like, he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. He couldn't get all the words out. But damn sure that little country boy, he made me smile to where I was blushing in front of the whole McDonald's. His cousin recorded it too. But that day, that was the day I remembered the most. I remember when we first met. I remember everything. But that day, when he proposed to me in front of McDonald's, that's the day. Because the day before, he had bought the engagement ring and the wedding band set from Kay's Jewelry. I didn't know nothing about it. I tried to get hints and everything, but Carson wouldn't get no hints. But that day,
Freezing away fat cells with cool sculpting. Now that's cool.
that night, I wasn't expecting it. You know, I thought he was going to propose on our anniversary and everything else. Well, when I was shocked, he had me all dressed up in a nice dress, wearing my boots. And he said, God damn it. Well, he didn't say God damn it because he doesn't like the words damn it and God in sentences. He said, damn it. Will you just marry my fucking crazy ass? He said, will you marry me? And my answer, without any hesitation, yeah, I was crying. I was happy to crying to joy. I really said yes. and we were engaged. No, we were already engaged for a few months before then. But that ring that he had chose out, that sapphire ring, diamond ring that he chose out for me to wear, that was the most romantic thing that anybody's done for me. And I mean it. He went to K's Jewelry. Every kiss begins with K. And he chose the one that was perfect for me. He had the customized camouflage wedding bands chose out for us. We had a wedding date set for April 19th. Now, we were going to try to get married before then, before Christmas. There was a lot of planning to do. And there was one thing, we were happy. We had a baby on the way, we were getting married, we were in love. And yeah, I messed up one time, but Carson forgave me. He loved me that so much. I was the mother of his child. We had a connection that couldn't be broke. Until this day, every time that him and Caitlin decides that they're going to have their little split up, Kirsten unblocks me, talks to me, calls me, and asks me do I still love him and want to take him back. You know what my answer is? My answer is always yes. Because unlike some people, when I love someone, I just can't move on from that one. And you only get 1 in a million people like that. Okay? I was with Catherine's dad for 2 years, almost 2 years. We never had that connection, ever. Okay? But me and Carson, when we first met, it was love at first sight. It was. And until this day, I still think that meeting him was fate. And I wouldn't change it for the world. We had our own apartment. We had our own place. We had our own job. We were working on getting his car fits, his truck fits, and everything else. But honestly, we couldn't have been more happier than we were then. He tells me sometimes that he really never moved on from me. He still loves me. And he wanted me to move home. When Dalton was born, I called him and told him that his son was born. And he was just like Carson the day he was born. So tiny, so small, so full of life. Carson, when I got home from the hospital, Carson kept calling me and talking to me. Everything else. He's like, well, come home. We'll get married. We had the date October 21st was when we were going to get married. Well, it's almost there, and me and him are not together anymore. Now, it hurts. It does, because I've never had a guy like Carson, ever. And the guy that I fell in love with a year ago, that's the guy I wanted to be with. That's the guy that I wanted him to be a father to Dalton, his son. I was looking forward to being Mrs. Sabrina Lynn Dawson. Every time I would get in trouble by Carson, he would call me by my married name. And we weren't even married. We would laugh, we would giggle, video chat, and we were happy. Then his birthday came around, and he went to his mom's house. He said he wasn't having a good day. I asked him why. And I said, no, he's back with Caitlin, the bitch. And because she lied saying she was pregnant with his kid. I was heartbroken. I was on my way home right after I got done with Dalton's appointment. And I was like, I had everything ready, everything packed up. I had to wait to get Dalton's shots, Dalton's neurology appointment. And then I was coming home. It might have been after his birthday, but I was coming home. I've never missed one of Carson's birthdays. Ever. When we got together, I was there for his birthday. Okay. He was 19 when he got together. I was there for his 20th birthday. I know I missed his 21st birthday. I felt horrible. I never missed a birthday of his. I wasn't trying to. But because I wanted to travel and make sure my son was safe. I had to listen to the perfect guy. The one guy that was for me. And honestly, if I could go back in time and change that, I would. That would be my... Carson was my one. My one and only. But... Carson, if you're listening to this, I am so sorry. I am truly sorry. I fucked up. Like, I seriously fucked up. And, Carson, I do love you. With every bone in my body and every bit of my soul. I told your parents, I told Kendall and Ashley. I still love you, no matter how much it hurts to see you two together, you and Caitlin together. I can't do nothing about it. I just never moved on, and it's true. I haven't. I might say I have. Honestly, I truly love you. You made me happy. You singing to me. You singing to the baby. You being there by me at every hospital. Coming to see me at work. Walking all the way from Coatesville to Charlottesville to see me at work. And breaking your foot and being on crutches. You did that for me. You didn't care what you had, how bad you got there, or what you were in, what condition you were in. You were stubborn. And two stubborn people make perfect. That's why, I guess, why I fell in love with you. Because you were just as stubborn and crazy as me. And it was love at first sight. I'm sorry that it didn't work out with us. But can you please don't hurt me like this? Please do not hurt Dalton. He needs his father. He needs his real father in his life. And that father is you. And don't change our daughters' names. Okay? Don't. Do not change our daughters' names. Okay? That will hurt me even more than us breaking up. Okay? And don't marry her. Because you know in your heart, deep in your heart, she's not the one for you. If she was the one for you, she would have pretty much not caused you stress, not do what she did, and not just come after you for money and think that your son's not important. Your son is the most important thing in the world. And you're going to deny him because of a bitch? Carson, I would never, ever lie to you about who I'm pregnant by. Ever. I wasn't sleeping with anybody else when I got pregnant with Dalton. Ever. I came home from work. I went to work. I went to sleep. And on my days off, I spent with you. So, and had my daughters. So, Why would I go around fucking around on you when I was happy? Carson, I just want to say I do love you still a lot. I really do love you. I'm sorry. But if I could go back in time, I seriously do love you. I really do. You were there for me when I needed you the most. When we lost a twin, you were there beside me. And what happened with Twin Girls, you were there. You bought my daughter a baby doll and a little cat, a little kitty cat, Rattle. It's something I can't ever change. No one's ever bought my kid anything besides me. No one ever did it.
Discover, I like your card, but I think you're not paying
I'm
attention.
sorry.
Discover, really?
Like, honestly, I don't know what I would do. I just wish you would come back to my life, Carson. Honestly, I do. I really do hope that one day you can forgive me and we can put this all behind us and just focus on our son. Now, I'm coming back. I am coming back. For real, son. Your mom is flying back up here to come get me in Dalton. And we're flying back to Virginia. Okay? We're flying back up. And we're gonna be a family. I'm gonna raise Dalton in Virginia where he should have been born. He should have been born in Virginia, and that's where I'm gonna raise him. I'm gonna put all this Kentucky stuff behind me. He was supposed to be born in Virginia. He was conceived in Virginia. We found out I was pregnant with him in Virginia. It's time for him to come home where he belongs. His family's in Virginia. I hope you see this video and watch it to the end. Just remember, this is October, the month of pregnancy loss. I carried 2 angels and lost them on the 9th, September 7th, 2017. It's been a year. Now, Dalton is my remote baby because we had him at the twins' miscarriage. Now, I gotta get off of here. My phone's dying, and I gotta get back to work. But Carson, you still have my number. You should. If not, you know how to get a hold of me. I will see you. See you in court. Okay? You'll have your DNA test. Have your bitch bring you up here to Charlottesville, and I'll have the DNA test done then. I'll pay for it myself. But when that DNA test comes back to be you being the father, I want you to get rid of her, because I'm not having that bad around my son, bad influence around my son. And I don't want her nowhere near my son at all. You can date whoever you want. We don't have to be together, but you're not dating her. As long as we have our son, and he is your son, she is not allowed nowhere near my kid. Your mom doesn't want her nowhere near your kid. And right now, your mom doesn't want you nowhere near your son. Because the way you have treated me, you have treated your mother, you have treated your sisters, and you have treated your aunt. You owe your family an apology. Because you should not be asking them for money. Especially your sister. Goldie doesn't even want to talk to you barely. She's mad at you because you ask her for money. So how about you stop asking your family for money Get a real job. And support yourself. Because that's what I'm doing. Now, like I said, Carson, I will love you no matter what. But you have to get rid of that ugly whore. Get rid of her. Move on with your life. And find someone that I will actually approve of. Goodbye, Carson. Hope you see this video. And Caitlin, back the fuck up.